Hello, everybody. Welcome, but especially welcome to Monica R. Murphy, the greatest new member since Loopy showed up. What's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome. All right. What do we got? Team on Mr. Dreadful, Gary S., and the aforementioned Monica, who I'm hoping is a real thing, not just somebody being a goof. Anywho, we're going to be playing Lotus, but not just that. We're going to be learning Lotus, and by we, I mean myself. I fired up the screen. This is the first thing that comes up. I haven't even touched it yet. To not mess this up, I'm going to go on this journey with you. We're going to take a look at how this game teaches us how to play this game. This app, I should say, teaches us how to play this game. And I have played this game in the past. I reviewed it back when it came out a few years ago. So I don't really remember it that well. I mean, I kind of remember it. And I'll let you guys just kind of be the judges of whether this seems to be a good tutorial or not. Hello. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining me, as always. I appreciate it. I'm assuming you can hear me, you can see me. All of that is fine. The sound volumes are okay. Everybody's happy with that. Let me minimize this. Whoop. There we go. Okay. Let's do it, shall we? Again, if something's wrong with the audio or anything, just let me know. Here we go. Welcome to Lotus. Tutorial. Okay, we're going to score points by helping flowers bloom. Your guardian insects will protect them until they're ready to be picked. Okay. Caitlin there is growing an iris petal. Start growing that flower. Everybody gets 2 actions. And her second action is another new flower. Very beautiful. Very nice animation. Alright, so let's see. It's my turn. I can play up to 2 petals to the same flower using 1 action. Oh, okay. And I can play petals to a flower, move a guardian, or trade card. So I can do this. And this. That's still 1 action. During my second action, I can start a new flower, which could be the cherry blossom, for example. Okay. And I just put that anywhere, I assume? Kinda. Petal cards from your deck have guardians. When the final one is played, whoever has the most guardians there controls it. Okay. Got it. So I am that little red color. I guess it's a ladybug, I'm guessing. That must be it. Okay, let me check comments, make sure we're all good. Cool. I also have extra guardians I can place directly on the flowers. Fine. So she's putting out an extra guardian, and then she's playing a couple of flower petals. Okay. So on my turn, I'm going to complete this one. Hold on. The player that completes it scores one point per petal. Player that completes it scores 1 point per petal. Play petals to a flower, move, or trade. Okay, so I do this. Bloop. It goes away. I get 4 points. When it's completed, whoever had the most guardians chooses 5 points or a special power. Got it. So you get a bonus for majority and you get a bonus for finishing it up. Right. So I can take the 5 points or I can do one of these other things. I want that. At the end of my turn, I may draw wildflower petals or petals from the top of the deck. They do not provide guardians. Okay, so it's like a side deck, and I know what I'm getting, but they don't have guardians, meaning I'm losing the fight for majority. No, I'm good just to draw. And I draw back up to 5. Okay. I'm okay with this. Interesting so far. Okay, so the guardian she played returns to her, and she can be played to another flower. How many guardians do I have? 2? It looks like 2. Okay. It looks like the big number, I'm guessing, is how many petals of that kind the flower takes to finish. It's also the number on the cards themselves. Fine. I'm going to play that there, and that there, and I'm going to start a new one with this. Yeah, sure. I draw up to 5. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I already had one, right. Interesting. This is such a gorgeous implementation of the card game. Because I remember the card game, the flowers didn't quite look like this. It was meant to be tessellated on the table so that the tessellation would look like a flower. But having them just turn into flowers is pretty cool. That's one way to do it. Loopy says, you know, it's funny, I don't really like learning a game this way. I want to know all the rules up front. I suppose I understand that, but I'm not playing the game either. Like, this doesn't feel like I'm playing. It feels like I'm pulling levers and touching buttons, you know? I mean, so this doesn't bother me. I'm curious, what do you guys think? Do you like this kind of tutorial? Or do you want to just read a write-up and then go play? So 3 of these would only get me to 5 there, unfortunately. I don't want that. So I'm going to do this one there. And I'm going to do... This is risky, but I'll do it. I'll do that there. I want that one. Four, and I want that one. Alright, here we go. Bam. Yes, I know. Go away, I'm gonna finish it. So that gets me 6 points. And then I get a reward because it was also my buggies were the most numerous there. So I can get a large bug, which is what that outline down here at the bottom of the screen is. Infinite growth, I'm guessing, is just something I do. I don't get that one, actually. I'm gonna pick it because I don't understand it. Okay. Play 3 or more cards on a single flower during the play petal cards action. I thought I could do that anyway. This increases my hand size to 5. This lets me play 3 or more cards on a single flower. Couldn't I do that already? So confused. Take one of those. Okay, there we go. I could only play 2 before? I played a bunch. I played like 4 of them to that one flower. I don't understand. Maybe it was both actions. I did that. I took both actions to do it. Okay, that could be. Yeah. I played 3 of the white doohickeys, as you say, Tom, but I think I must have taken both actions to do it, I guess, and I wasn't paying attention. Alright. No problem. I'm gonna do this, of course. And I'm gonna do... Oh, that just took 1, okay. I will take the points. So that was 1 action. I have 1 action left. Excuse me. I'm gonna go ahead and start a cute yellow flower right there. Take that. I'll take that. Ha ha! Cool. Alright, I'm gonna finish this guy off. It is someone else's bug, unfortunately. So they're gonna get the bonus. I get 3 points, but they get the bonus. I wonder if I'm allowed to play... Is there an undo? There's no undo button on this bad boy? I guess not. Okay. That one takes 7. It currently has 5. I'll draw that. Draw that. Draw that. I didn't need it. Points are how you win, but actually having more control on a flower gets you 5 points. That person made more points than I did. I got 3, they got 5. Caitlyn, not to be trusted. That's the thing. Yeah, somebody pointed out that I always find myself in these app games playing against a computer-generated character named Caitlyn. Yeah, I think you're right. Seems strange, but Caitlyn is a lovely name. So that's fine. Okay, let's see. So once a player runs out of cards in their deck, everybody gets 1 more turn. Partial flowers are scored by the player with the most guardians there. Okay. So, is she out of cards? No. No. Alright. This is garbage. I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna do that. Oh yeah. Very cute. Alright, so that's one action so far. And then for my second action, I'm just going to start that one. It makes the most sense, I think. There we go. Well, I'm going to finish this. And I'll take the 5 points. And I'm going to play that there. Okay, so let's end the game because I just drew my last one, so they get to play. Okay, they're finishing that up. They get the 5 points, but so do I. Right. So I'll take the points. Excuse me. And then I get to play for one final round. If I play these 2 white petals there, they're going to bring my total of the buggies up to 4. I still lose to them, but I do complete that flower if I do that. There's no good reason not to do it, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I get my 6, they get their 5. And then I'll do that, I guess. And that's it. Okay. I got it. So here we go. Let's give this a try. We're going to go with medium. Let's go with... let's see what 3 players feels like. Did I not get to pick anything? Jeez, I want it to be yellow. Alright, that's fine. I'll stay with my buggies. Oh, now I'm playing against Jordan? That's disgusting. Ugh. He's not here, is he? Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna play that there. And I'm gonna play these 2. Wait, what just happened? That is not what I meant to do. Dang it. It does need an undo button. I didn't want that. I was gonna play the other 2 on here. Come on. Fine, whatever. That means now anybody with a single petal in that type of flower can take it. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, yeah. So I guess we were tied there, so nobody got a bonus? Oh, I do get a bonus. Okay. Huh. I'm gonna try this. The Guardian. Get the big bug. Okay, that's me. First action, I'm gonna do this. Second action, I'm gonna put this big guy out there. Ruff. I am a ladybug. And then I'm going to... I only have 4 cards, so I'm gonna take that one. And I'll take that one. Yeah, the area control part of this is pretty cool. You know, it's this whole... it reminds me, actually, the thing it reminds me of the most is playing Carcassonne with the first expansion. No, second expansion, maybe. Where you get those tokens that are like different goods, barrels of wine and yeah, I don't know, wheat and stuff, for completing a city. You don't necessarily score the city, but if you are the one who completes the city, then you get stuff. That's how this feels to me. You get stuff for finishing the flower, but you might not win the area control of the flower. And then it's sort of cyclical. It just, you know, you start again. So I like that about it. I want to do that. And I'm going to do that. How come I saw that player put a card back in their deck and then take a new one? What's that about? What? It did something weird again. I have to be really careful when I want to play only one petal, but I have multiples of the same flower. Okay, I want to end that. Okay. Good, good, good. There we go. Okay. It's done that to me twice now, where something gets played and I don't mean for it to get played. Maybe I just have to be... okay, I need to watch it. I'm going to take the larger hand of cards. All right. And I'm going to take the 5 points. From here on out, I'm just going to get the 5 points, I think. Alright, so it's me. I'm going to play this one. That wraps that up. That's mine. I get 3 points and another 5. There we go. I also get my big guy back. And then I will start that again. Right? No, I could finish this. Yeah, I'll finish that. 5 points for that. One possible action is trading up to 2 cards with your deck. That's one of the actions? What? Never told me that. I'm allowed to do that? That seems weird. That, like, the tutorial never told us that, right? Unless I missed it. Did you guys see that? Okay, here we go. I'm going to take that. Give me one more. I'll take it. Lots of buggies on there. Ladybugs. Okay. Three of those. I do kind of wish the flowers would tell me how many petals are there, just for the sake of clarity. Like that bottom one I know takes 7 to fulfill, but I also wish that I wish that in the where that 7 is, and maybe in a little bubble below it, or like down and off to the right or something, it would have a little 3, so that I would know out of the 7, 3 have been played. I know that seems maybe dumb, but for some of the busier flowers, that might help. That just might be one of those quality of life things that they should do and could do. Okay, I'm going to play this big boy right here. And I'm going to play this one over here. Oh yeah, got what I wanted. Calamity says, the Lotus app looks way better than Calma. The real board game version comes out being more aggressive playing with others. Now it looks like it matches the feel of the box cover. It's interesting. I agree that this is a very nice way to do this. Yeah, there it is again. Discard 2, draw 2. What is that about? I was not taught that rule, I think. So weird. Okay. Now, 4 there. This would be my 5th. Let's do that. I'm gonna go with this. And then I'm gonna put out a buggy on it. And see what happens. I want that one. That's cute how when you draw a card from the side, it looks like they're plucking it. That's very cute. Okay, new flower. Took both actions to do it because they don't have the bonus. Okay. That's not a bad move. Alright, that's me. Oh, man. I need... I'm gonna put this out. And I'm going to... Oh, here's the thing. I need to end this action If I don't want to play the other one, I must end this action. And then pick another one. My problem was, I was grabbing at another card. Even if I'm touching on the wrong petal, it just snatches up the one that's active. Fine. Okay, that's been my issue. There we go. Okay, I'm good with that. Okay, that brings me within striking distance. Now I just need the other player to leave it alone. Oh, actually, I can't. No, yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. Sweet, that's mine. I'm gonna make a bunch of points. Because I can play 1, and I can play 2. And for my second action, I can play 1. I'm gonna get 7 points for the flower, 5 points for the bonus. Bam. Gotcha. Alright. I will pull this one. All right. This is a great app. This is really very well done. This is a fun one. AI is good. Straightforward, well done. Okay, I'm gonna put a couple of flowers on here, flower petals on here, and then for my second action, big boy is gonna go on it. Then that looks good. Okay, they're wrapping that up. I am winning that. Yeah, the only problem with this game is it could technically be a little kingmakery. Like, that player doing that gives them 5 points, gives me 5 points. If I am leading, they are technically just putting more space between the pack as a whole and myself in the lead. Yeah, you know, it is what it is, but some people might have an issue with that a little bit. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to put that big boy there. Is there a reason I did not get to draw? Oh, somebody finished already. I was not paying attention to that. Oof. That's not good. Okay, okay. There we go. There it is. In your face, Jordan. In your face. I had one really good turn where I waited that one flower out, the big pink Lotus, I guess it is, and made, what, 12 points off of that one, so that was a good one. I would like, as Gary's saying right now, I agree with you, Gary. I would like for them to implement an undo button. If you could do it, as long as you can do it before you draw new cards, they should allow for that. Most games, I understand if you've seen new information, then it's kind of like, well, you can't go back. But allow people to put something back where they took it. Miss touches are going to happen, so. But this is a good one. This is a really well implemented game. It's been so long since I played the physical one, I mostly had forgotten it, I'll be honest with you. And I could see the card game being a good game, but being supplanted, in my case, by this app. Because this app, I could see myself coming back to it and playing it. The card game, I did... let that one go sometime. A couple of years ago. So, yeah, this is good. I enjoyed that. Hey, Joey, how you doing? Yeah, I played the physical game with 2. I'm pretty sure, man. It's been, like I said, a really long time. But yeah, it's fine. I played the tutorial here was with 2. Plays just like that. It's fine. I think the game scales well. It's not a problem. If anything, fewer people is better than more because you feel like you have a little more control, You got one of those big flowers that everybody's got their eye on. If you're playing with 4 people, it's going to be a lot harder to snipe it like I did, So to really time that where you can go, great, boom, 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 Yeah, it's solid, man. It's a fun game, but this app should not be ignored. It's good stuff. What did I get? Ooh, look at me leveling up, baby. What? Oh. Alright. There it is, folks. That's going to be it for me on this one. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to let y'all go. Make sure you come back in about 22 minutes. Mr. Tom Vassell is doing a live question and answer session, so come back for that. Stay tuned for a bunch of videos we've got coming up this week. I got some good reviews coming up this week, some fun games I've been playing. We've got, of course, Board Game Breakfast happening and crowd surfing before that on Wednesday. And then next week, hang on to your butts. Next week, we've got our Winter Spectacular, folks. You do not want to miss that, so keep it right here on the Dice Tower. I'm Z Garcia. Once again, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll see you on the next one.